It's 9:47 p.m. You're standing in the kitchen in socks, looking at your phone. Your daughter needs $1,200 for a college housing deposit. It's due tomorrow. You hesitate for maybe 3 seconds. Then you transfer the money. Because that's what parents do. What you don't realize is that this moment, this completely normal, loving moment, is part of how many middle-class parents quietly lose $50,000 without ever feeling irresponsible. Let me tell you about David. David is 52. He makes decent money, has a mortgage, contributes to his 401k. Feels okay. He's not reckless. But over 7 years, David and his wife shifted money away from their retirement account to cover travel sports, tutoring, college gaps, car insurance, rent support, just until they get on their feet. Individually, every expense made sense. Collectively, it was $50,000. And that's before you calculate what that money would have become. Hi, I'm Zach, and I spend way too much time thinking about the hidden financial trade-offs parents make without realizing it. If you're a parent who's pouring money into your kids, activities, upgrades, little, it's just this once moments, and wondering why your retirement account never seems to grow, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. Here's what's actually happening. There's a psychological force stronger than budgeting, stronger than investing, stronger than compound interest. It's called parental protection bias. When the brain sees risk aimed at your child, it overrides long-term logic. You don't evaluate the spreadsheet. You eliminate the threat. Stress about tuition? Fix it. Stress about housing? Transfer it. Stress about debt? Cover it. Your brain isn't calculating retirement projections. It's solving immediate discomfort, and immediate always wins over distant. Let's zoom out for a second. If you redirect just $600 per month from retirement for 7 years, that's about $50,000 in contributions. But here's the part no one feels in the moment. At 7% growth over 15 years, that $50,000 could have quietly turned into over $130,000. Not because of risk, not because of crypto, just because of time. Parents don't lose $50,000. They lose what $50,000 becomes. And that difference is invisible when you're approving Venmo requests at 10 p.m. This isn't rare. Half of middle-class parents financially support adult children longer than planned. Many pause retirement contributions temporarily. Temporary becomes years. Years become delayed retirement. Delayed retirement becomes, I guess I'll just work a little longer. It never feels dramatic. It feels responsible. That's why it's quiet. Here's the uncomfortable part. None of this is selfish. You're not wrong for helping. You're not foolish. You're loving. But there's a difference between support and silent self-sacrifice. Children grow out of dependency. Retirement doesn't grow out of delay. And many parents don't realize the scale of the trade until their mid-50s, when catching up feels heavier. David didn't regret helping his kids. He regretted never setting a boundary. Not with his children, with himself. He assumed he would figure it out later. But later arrives faster at 55 than it did at 35. The real cost wasn't the $1,200 deposit. It wasn't the soccer fees. It was the years added quietly to his working life. Not because he had to, because he drifted there. There's one quiet rule that changes everything. Protect your retirement contribution first. Help from the overflow, not the foundation. Because one day your children will stand on their own. And the only person left depending on your discipline will be you. Parents don't lose $50,000 in a single mistake. They lose it in love, in small approvals, in midnight transfers, in wanting their children to feel secure. But the most loving long-term decision isn't unlimited sacrifice. It's stability. Because the real goal was never just to raise independent kids. It was to become independent yourself. And sometimes protecting your retirement isn't selfish. It's responsible.